What's going on, guys? Right now I have an OU battle here, but first things first, I'm just going to say I apologize for not updating very often. I haven't uploaded in like 4 days. It's mainly because I haven't really been in a position that I can record. Mainly because there's always people here, and either they're like watching television or something, or either like, you know, something like that. And along with school, it's just been really hard to keep up. Anyway, thanks for that. Here's the team preview for this OU match. I'm using that team that I used in the one where that one video I uploaded. I'm sure you guys saw it. It's a Sun team that's based around a Lolololligant, but it also has some interesting things like a Dawn Fan. I don't really see Dawn Fan very much, and a Scarf Chandelier, which is actually really good in the Sun. And then, you know, just Bandage Terrakion and Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash is actually really good in some teams I've found. Anyway, his team looks like pretty interesting Rain. It has the really difficult combo I found in Rain of Jirachi and Ferrothorn, which can be pretty tough to deal around, especially if my Donphan dies and he gets up hazards with his Ferrothorn. That Salamence is also going to be a pretty big threat, just because I don't have any Steel types on my team, and if he's like Scarf and Moxie, goes for Outrage, could really mess up my team. If that's freaking Thundurus that sets up, then that also could be a bad thing if he actually wins the Weather War. So right now my main plan is just to win the Weather War, and then see if I can start sweeping his team with my Lolololligant. Anyway, he's going to lead off with his Jirachi. I'm going to lead off with my safe Weather. He's actually going to go for the Body Slam, which shows me that he is a especially defensive set. But even then, Sun Boosted Flamethrower is still going to do a whole lot, and because I don't want my person getting paralyzed, I'm going to switch into my Chandelure, slightly predicting the Body Slam. Thankfully I get the immunity going on. The switch to Politoed was pretty obvious, so instead of going for like a Fire Blast, I went for the Shadow Ball, which I honestly thought would do more. But due to the lack of lefties, I know that he's probably not a defensive variant, and because he used Hydro Pump and it did that much to my especially defensive Rotom Wash, I come to the conclusion he is a Specs variant, so that's really good to know. I'm going to Volt Switch as he switches into his Ferrothorn, so I have that switch advantage going on here. I'm actually going to predict, I believe I predict here, to switch into Politoed and go for the Sunny Day, which is actually going to be pretty important, because I'm going to use the fact that I have temporary Sun up right now in order to go into my Lolololligant, resist the Hydro Pump, and that's going to be really convenient. He's going to switch into a Salamence. Unfortunately, I really have nothing to hit this Salamence guy with, because my offensive coverage is Grass and Fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him to sleep, and then I'm going to switch into something that could be better at handling that, like my Chandelure. The switch into Politoed is still really obvious, but I'm gonna go for the safe Fire Blast anyway, just in case you want to like predict that and go and predict my Shadow Ball and go into like his Ferrothorn or something. I get the Lucky Burn. That was pretty important, and you'll see that later. I'm gonna just switch into my Lolololligant here. I take a huge amount from that Hydro Pump. God damn, that did way more than I thought it would. But anyway, he's gonna switch into his Ferrothorn. I'm just gonna try to recover as much health as I can with the Giga Drain, because that definitely took a toll on my Lolololligant. I'm going to switch into my Ninetales now, as he goes for the Leech Seed. I think, like, in my personal opinion, that setting up something like Spikes would have been a lot better for him, just so that he could take out my Lolololligant, because as you will see, right now, Lolololligant is going to destroy this guy's team. Basically, like, it's a turn 15 sweep, to be perfectly honest. I'm just using this as a backup because I really don't have any other battles that I can like really narrate right now, because they're all horrible. That is to say, I haven't recorded any because all the battles I have been really awful. So I'm using this one, which I thought was a pretty funny, just like Lolololligant sweep turn 15, to kind of hold you guys over. Again, due to the situation I haven't really been having an opportunity to record something like Megamari, so yeah, I guess you could call this an update, but I'm just gonna call it a battle anyway, because why not? Anyway, he's gonna actually win the Weather War because I'm gonna stay in with my Lolololligant the whole game. But this crit here with the Thundurus Therian, I don't think it mattered, at least in my opinion, because he is a special variant, and I think he's like Scarf right here, or maybe he's Expert Belt or something, but because he is one of the two, I can just set up Quiver Dances and start resisting his hits more and more, So it would have been pretty easy to recover back a lot of my health with the Giga Drain, keep on setting up Quiver Dances, all that kind of stuff. Ferrothorn is actually going to be a bit of a problem because I had +2 speed and he has Gyro Ball. So I'm going to really need to hit this next Sleep Powder. But unfortunately he has a Protect. He has no real reason to go for it because it's obvious I'm just going to go for the Sleep Powder again. But he goes for it anyway. It turns out his Gliscor actually has Protect too, and he's going to use that at the end of the game just to stall out more time, I guess. But yeah, it is actually really important that I get his Ferrothorn put to sleep, because if that thing can kill me with a Gyro Ball, then that thing is a threat, obviously. And as you can see, especially defensive Jirachi, like, this thing is so powerful that it just not OHKOs, but it takes out especially defensive Jirachi with Giga Drain. But anyway, I do actually get his Ferrothorn to sleep, which is really nice. Means that my Lolligant can basically just wipe through the rest of his team, especially since he didn't get the first turn wake or anything. So I can just OHKO him. Now, why do I keep on saying OHKO? 2-hit KO him with the Hidden Power Fire, and then I can just basically go through the rest of his guys with Giga Drains. He is going to be kind of that guy and keep on protecting with his Gliscor. I don't even know why, because I don't want to say it was obvious, but I mean, I don't think you're going to be winning the game if you protect stall with a Gliscor. But, you know, to each their own, all their playstyles, whatever. However it suits you, that's alright. Anyway, what I'm basically planning on doing is, because Spring Break is coming up for me, Spring Break actually hasn't happened for me. So, it's going to be happening next week. Like, this Friday, tomorrow, I can English, what are you talking about? But, tomorrow is the last day I have of school until Spring Break. And then when Spring Break happens, I'm going to be able to upload a lot. So that's basically my plan right now, is to just push out a bunch of uploads on Spring Break itself. So, yeah. Thank you all for being patient with me. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.